Today's episode is brought to you by Gustafson and Sons Towing, located at 29 Davis Road in Milanville, Pennsylvania. Gustafson and Sons Towing can handle a variety of services that you may need. Aside from 24-hour towing, they also handle winch outs, long hauls, shed moving, small or medium storage container moving, lockouts, jump starts, emergency roadside fuel delivery, and roadside emergency tire repairs. Got a junk car that you want removed? He'll buy that too and get it off your property. Go ahead and check him out over on Facebook at Gustafson and Sons Towing, on TikTok at Gustafson Sons Towing, or give him a call at 570-280-5890. If your car needs a ride but your wallet doesn't, call Gustafson and Sons Towing, 570-280-5890.
It's another Nonsense and Deep Thoughts podcast. Yeah.
It's another Nonsense and Deep Thoughts podcast.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to another edition of the NDT podcast. Of course, with me, my man after my own heart, eating those little Debbie. She should be called Fat Debbie because she makes everybody fat. Debbie Diabetes, whatever you want to call her. Next to me is my buddy Justin. And down here is the guy that doesn't eat hot dogs just for the flavor, Oscar Meyer, apparently. Unmute yourself. We can't hear you, buddy.
I've even got little balls to go with it.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you? Are they the donut holes?
No, they're little balls of cheese, thank you. So, I got a question for you. Well, I don't know. A conundrum? A thought process? I got something for you tonight.
God.
He's already starting, just so we're clear.
Yes, he is.
So, you break your arm and they want to see it, so they invented an x-ray machine.
I don't like where this is going.
A lady gets pregnant, they wanted to see the baby, so they invented the ultrasound, right?
Go ahead.
They wanted to see somebody's brain, so they invented the MRI machine. But why is it when you go for a prostate exam, you still get a finger up the butt?
I hate you so much. Okay, so I'm going to stop this now because we can spiral later. We have a very special guest with us tonight, and we're going to have to try to behave ourselves the best we can. Every year around this time, the Zipper Junction Project, Jim Zumpone, and they come out with the holiday toy drive, which benefits all the kids in Wayne and Pike counties. I wanted to bring Jim on, discuss the project with us, kind of give him the floor, let him explain the project, how we can donate, all that good stuff. So without further ado, I'm going to bring out Jim, and he can chat with us. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Hello. How are
Welcome.
you? I'm good.
Sorry about the first 4 minutes of this craziness that you've seen.
It was quite entertaining.
This is what we do. I've got a counter to see how long my cat stays here because last week he was just bad.
Oh, look at that. No, I was going to go. All right. This is a clean show, right?
No,
you can.
this is nonsense and deep thoughts for a reason, sir. We are
There we
unfiltered.
go.
We
have our little.
There we go.
Our little right
There's the
corner
rated R
friend
logo.
there.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
we're-
okay, we're good now.
Yeah, we're good now.
I already know what he's going to say, but okay. Why are we putting? Who put the damn Thanksgiving decorations up?
What the hell?
Anyway, It's blocking everybody's names. Take them down,
Oh,
sir.
that's all right. I got to sit up straight now. Hold on.
There we
You
go.
said this was a Thanksgiving week special.
Well,
We've got to be festive, don't we?
Dude, we're festive, all right. I'm thankful that you are paying attention. All right, so Jim,
Yeah.
thanks for coming with us. I appreciate your time. I don't get to see you that often anymore because you're such a busy guy.
Yeah. You never return my calls.
Yeah, okay. At least you answered mine this past week. Jim is
I
supposed
always
to make
answer.
dinner plans with me, and he's canceled every time. So
No. I looked up the texts. The ball was in your court.
I believe Jim.
okay, you could both get off the stream now. But anyway, so Jim, just kind of go over us. What's the project about? When did it start? What gave you the ideas for this stuff? Give us the rundown.
Well, the big part of this is the nonprofit itself. But you're gonna have me on another time because this sounds like too much fun. And we can talk all about the nonprofit and what we're trying to do in this area. Let's just say in 2017, I got a phone call from a frantic lady that was trying to get some businesses and folks together because she got wind that Toys for Tots was leaving the area. And the request she gave me was, can you store the toys if we get them? Knowing I had this big building. And well, by the end of the meeting the following day, it turned into we're going to start another program. It was sometime in, I think, late October, early November. And we looked into Toys for Tots. I wasn't too happy with the way I saw that they operated. And we decided to make we call it hyper local. 2 counties is still pretty damn big. But we created a new program to replace it. And the Holiday Toy Drive was born that year. I coughed up little cash to get it started, and volunteers showed up, and we took care of, I think the first year was like 700 kids.
Wow. That's
impressive. It was like a military operation. I said to them, you want to do this? Okay, we'll do it. And a week later, we had, Jeff George drew us up the logos that we still use and ordered, 500 collection boxes and banners and the whole 9 yards. I put it all together. I said, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. It's going to be branded. It's going to have some credibility behind it. And we worked from the very beginning. One of the criteria was that we worked with Bogle Media and Wayne County Ford. So a lot of folks know that Toy Drive Challenge that they do, and they had been doing that for years prior to us being involved with the lady that did the Toys for Tots. So Vince up there at the radio station was happy to work with us, and they just do a tremendous job. And we just lost one of your guys.
Oh, he's got something going on. I'm sure he just disappears. What's up, Johnny? Hi, Jeannie. So he'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, so it all started that year. Within a month, we did it, and you were there in the beginning when we were at the ambulance building in Hawley.
Yes.
It was all, we were kind of building the railroad as we were riding down the rails. And this year is the 9th year that we're doing it, and we have very good reception for the most part. Most people know who we are now, what we do. We collect stuff in Pike and Wayne counties. We give it to needy kids in Pike and Wayne counties.
It's awesome. Yeah, that first year that I was actually able to help you guys out, it was really impressive what you guys were able to put together in such a short amount of time. I mean, you guys went crazy, and you had all your little elves with you helping out and running around. So it was awesome to see. I was really happy to be part of it. I wish I had some more time to help you out more, but you've got a really good team. So how explain to us the growth? I mean, you said the first year was 700 kids. How many are you helping now on average?
Yeah, I mean, it's not something we boast about in terms of number of kids, because honestly, I would prefer that we didn't have to do this at all.
Right, I agree.
There is means testing involved and vetting and all that, so it's not like we're giving this out to anybody. But the number goes up and down between 400 and 700 depending on the year. So as far as getting bigger goes, it's the operation is just more credible, more reliable. There's more people involved. the number varies from year to year, and there's really no rhyme or reason. We haven't really figured it out yet. This year, I don't think we quite hit 500. We thought we were going to have a much higher number applying, but there were so many moving parts this year with thresholds and SNAP and the government closed down, and it created a lot of hardships for people that they didn't have a way to verify stuff with us. And not to sound cold, but you know me a long time. It's like trust but verify. And you know, when we started this, I got some advice from the folks that ran the Salvation Army. Shelly Mahalik up there, she was wonderful. She said, Jim, whatever you create, whatever rules you make, whatever criteria you set, don't break your own rules. And let me tell you, that was sage advice. Because I've seen other orgs get in trouble, you know, where they're, the deadline was this, but we'll take you a week or two later. So we're a little strict that way. It's like sign up is the whole month of October. It's all online. You got 31 days, 24 hours a day to sign up. If you answer all those questions honestly, you get accepted. That's it. It's as simple as that. If you answer everything honestly, and it takes you to the end of the form when they apply, they'll be accepted. Now, you also know, I think you remember, our goal is to give everything away every year.
Correct.
And we start basically from zero. So we're very upfront with the applicants. Whatever this community gives us is what you're going to get. So if we get, 500 kids and 500 items, they're each getting one item. If we get 5,000 items, they're each getting 10 items. So I have to say, I get nervous every year because it's you commit to all these kids, and you've seen it, Aaron. What goes out of there? Shopping carts,
full. It's
incredible
what you guys are able to draw in, like literally aisles of. It's like literally walking into Toys R Us. These guys have this all broken down into ages, gender, like age groups, boys toys, girls toys, bikes, you name it, it's there. It's incredible, the stuff that you guys brought in.
As we developed over the couple of years, I mean, I had a basic concept because I watched the first thing we did when we started this. We looked out there, who else is doing this kind of work? What can we learn? How can we work with you? Because I had heard rumors from the previous, lady that ran the program that there was some friction and there was all kinds of stuff. And I said, well, that's silly. I mean, we're trying to give toys to kids. It's right. Like, what are you doing here? So we went to the other larger organizations that we could find and that were willing to talk to us, because we also found a lot of the smaller ones keep to themselves, churches and things like that. And I mean, it's very open who they are. We work with the Wayne County Christmas Bureau, Salvation Army out of Honesdale, and another organization, Toys for Kids out of Milford. And between the three of them and us, we cover 99% of Wayne and Pike counties. We're the only one that does both counties. They each have their own specialty. Like the first two are Wayne County only. The other one is DV School District in Milford and Pike only. But we will help families with kids in either county. Doesn't matter where they are, if they're in Pike or Wayne. We collect all over Wayne, and we collect everywhere in Pike County except the DV School District. So that's what you'll see our boxes everywhere except the DV School District geographic area. And then when we got all these toys in, and it was like, how do we divide this up? How does this work? And it was kind of a free-for-all, what we saw at these other, giveaways. They come in and they just, stuff is all over tables, and it's like a disaster. So we were worried, like, how do you make sure there's something there for the last family going through? So a lot of times they don't let them select, or they'll have stuff in a bag. Toys for Tots is big on that. Whatever they get, you never know what you're going to get in these bags. And we decided, let's separate this by age appropriateness and safety ratings. Put them in a long aisle. We'll figure out how many kids we have in which age groups, and we inventory everything before we, as we put it out. So we also know what things are valued at, and we divide that number up. We'll say every kid's going to get $50 worth of stuff this year. And then you've seen, Aaron, the stickers we use. Everything gets color coded. The color coded stickers are for the values, and then they have an age on them. And there's a sheet that we produce per family. When the guardians walk through this thing, they're the ones actually selecting the toys for the kids. And we have guides that go with them, and it's all predetermined. You know, if they're in this age group, they're going to get so many greens, so many yellows, so many pinks, and they keep track of all that. And the idea is when the last person goes through there, we still have something left. You know, these slim pickings, but there's something there.
Right.
We're all about fairness. You know, it's the first person that signs up on October 1st at, you know, a few minutes after midnight, that's the first person that goes through there. So they get their pick of everything. And then the person that signed up right before it closed down on the 31st of October, they'll be the last one through there. So we try to make it so we're not being judgmental in any way. You know, it's whether when they sign up, when they go through, there's no favorites being played, none of that.
Right. And I also like how you guys run it with the anonymity stuff. Like, you're very protective. Like, I even saw it. Like, some people, I don't want to say we're embarrassed, but you can tell, like,
they are.
Right. I don't really want to be here, but I'm thankful for being here. And the way you guys handle it, like, people don't see who else is there. You have appointments set up. They're set up for a specific time. They go through, they go out another door. It's really great how you guys have this set up, just to kind of protect the people from, you know, any kind of embarrassment or judging. Like you guys, like you said, there's no judgmental stuff. You guys really do a great job keeping everybody.
Because some of these folks, you know, they're in hard positions. And I mean, we know this because we've had more times than I can count. Folks get halfway through and they're like, "You're giving me too much stuff. You know, I can't take anymore. This is not right." And I'm like, "No, really, it's allotted for you, and we really don't want to put it back." You know, so we try to keep it light with them. And it's like, "No, this is really what your community gave you." And they're thanking us. And I'm like, "Don't thank us. You have to thank the folks in your community. You know, who you're behind at the bank, who you're parked next to at Walmart, that's where it comes from. And we're just the guys in the middle. You know,
just the whole design of that is just amazing, though.
I haven't seen
you have it, it's down to a science. I don't think there's a better way to do it.
Well, we're always tweaking it. You know, we're always trying to make it a little better and flow a little easier, but it's a tremendous amount of work to set up. But when it functions, it's almost like we turn this machine on. You know, it's a 2-day event from, you know, 7 in the morning till 7 at night for 2 days. And we turn this machine on, and we have folks that greet them, and then folks that check them in. And we have a waiting room set up with, you know, entertainment. And then there's another room we set up if they have to bring their little kids with them. They have nobody to watch. We have, you know, certified teachers and all that'll be over there, keeping them busy and not watching what mom and dad are doing. And then they go through multiple kind of like almost like airlocks that we set up, that they watch a video. It tells them what to expect. And then they meet up with their guide, you know, and they get their shopping cart. And very few people actually see other people in this aisle. It's kind of like IKEA, where there's one way in and one way out. And it just snakes through. Now it's in a gymnasium, and it just snakes through a whole gymnasium. Takes you, you know, quite a few minutes to walk through at a brisk pace just to get through it if you wanted to get through it. And everything is set up to ultimately get to a packaging station at the end. And then we've been, you know, lucky enough to always have very large items that we used to raffle them off. We didn't always have enough for everybody. So if we had, you know, 500 kids and we had 100 of these high value items like bicycles and things like that, we didn't really know how to choose who got those. So we did it with random numbers that were selected. But the first year or two, we actually had folks come back the next day to do it. And what a debacle. You know, it was bad enough to get them there once. A lot of these folks have travel challenges. So now we've done it. It's more of a random gift that they'll get. We choose randomly the kids, And when that comes up, the guide sees it on that follower sheet. And when they get to the end, they're like, oh, by the way, you get to select 1 or 2 of these items, and it's in a separate area. And while they're doing that, all the stuff's getting packaged and it leaves in, big bags. And if they have kids with them, we use black bags so they can't see what's in it. It's amazing.
It's a well-oiled machine that you built.
And once you turn it on, it's just like everybody knows their part now. From October to the middle of December, I always used to say it's 50, but I was just putting an email together for the volunteers. And I was up to 68 people that are involved. That's doing something. They're not all there at the same time, but we have folks that work remotely doing the verification process and the vetting online. That was all out of COVID. Once COVID started, we were like, now what? We didn't want to do them in person. So it just keeps evolving and functioning better and better.
Yeah, you've really
like
built it.
I really would be happy if we didn't have to help any of these kids.
Yeah, but you know what? As humble as you are, you're a great dude for putting this all together. And I will say that for 1,000 times over. I know you say thank you to the community for doing this, but it wouldn't be possible if you and your team weren't doing this in general. So you guys deserve just as much credit as anybody else.
It's all the team and the volunteers. Because a few years ago, something interesting happened. I was the driving force in the beginning. Me and one other lady, there was Cheryl, that's been with me from the beginning. Nancy Little is the woman that actually made that phone call. Can you help us? 9 years ago, and they're still with us. We have many of them that have been with us all 9 years. Some have even grown up from teenagers to adults. Now they've gone through college. It's developed into a family. And a few years ago, something really interesting happened. I have to admit, I was going through some stuff and a little burnt out and getting a little older. And all of a sudden, it shifted from me being the impetus to do this every year to the volunteers were kind of pulling me along. Like, no, we have to do this. This is what we do at this time of the year. It's like I have to do my Walmart days. I have to go to the train and collect, and I have to do this. And it became something they look forward to. So they get that out of it, for themselves. But I don't think it could stop on its own now. It would just kind of keep rolling, I think.
It's a freight train. I look forward to it every year too, and especially last year, I'll tell everybody a funny story. I was working and I saw a big box truck pull up in front of one of our local supermarkets, the IGA, that was letting Jim take was it shopping carts?
Every year, Jim Shook gave us 20 shopping carts to borrow. We got to go get them and bring them back. But yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I'm watching. I think I know who that is. So I let him pull out and I start driving. And as soon as I pull in the parking lot, I knew where he was going. I knew where the toys were set up, and I threw those lights on and the doors opened up. People are like, what is going on? I got out laughing. I thought Theo was going to kill me, but it was just funny. And I remember the first year I did this, when I was working the front door for you, I must have watched Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Frosty the Snowman 100 times. So
they were on loop, yeah.
It was on loop because that's what Jim is like, right? The kids are sitting there or the families are sitting there. They need something to do. So they got to sit there and watch a movie. And I was reciting that stuff word by word anyway.
You watched it 8 hours straight.
Yes, it did. It was a good time, though. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't have rather been anywhere else. And I understand what you're saying. The volunteers, they look for it, and your team just seems to grow. A couple of my good friends are there as well helping out. So it's nice to see that every year. I look forward to it. I'm going to say maybe this year before you get set up, if you want to let us know, maybe we could take a field trip and just come down and shoot a video and kind of show everybody kind of behind the scenes, if you're okay with that, just to kind of show them what it is.
Well, yeah.
Not while people are there.
No. We do not allow visiting when the operation is there and there are attendees there. I just won't allow that. We've had news companies, news stations that want to come in while it's going on, and I was like, nope, not happening.
No. But if we could if we could do a quick shoot, I just want to say this is what we got, so everybody can see.
So I'll send you some information about something we started a few years ago. We have a lot of businesses and private individuals that donate cash, and the sponsor side of this started to grow a few years ago more substantially. And what we use the money for is the stuff that we're deficient on, and usually it's stuff for teenagers. So we collect all this. We never know what we're getting. And in the 11th hour, a day and a half before the drive starts, I send out my son, his girlfriend, and a few other people that are really young go-getters that can take $1 and stretch it. I can't imagine how they do it. But we'll tell them what we need. They know where to go, and they'll fill in. I'll give them $1 amount that they're, whatever we have. And that's how we fill in the holes, we call it, because there's inevitably holes for age. Usually it's the teens and newborns are the problem. But we started a few years ago, like these folks give us support and they don't really get to see what it is they're supporting. Now we've put up videos and fly through what it looks like. So the night before we do the distribution, we've actually created a little bit of an event for them. It's private. They got to be invited, to security to get in and out. And it's been tremendous. None of them leave with a dry eye because they didn't realize what was going on. What we build in a gymnasium. In a week, we take a gymnasium and turn it into an IKEA. It's just, and then just as fast it's gone. We're done on a Sunday night. By Monday morning, they're using the gymnasium again.
Right. It's like you were never there.
It's like we were never there.
Yep.
And they get to see it now, and that has changed a lot, I think, because then they're going out and telling people what they saw, and it's not just some folks gathering some toys and giving them to some random kids. It's much more in depth than that.
Yeah,
and anybody can learn. We're an open book. If people have doubts or don't understand how it works, or we answer those questions too, because as much as I want to make sure we're getting it to the right people, it's our responsibility to make sure that the folks donating money and items, that it is going to the right people.
Right.
We have both sides to answer to.
Yes.
Now, on the donation side, has there been an increase since you started this, or does that fluctuate too year to year?
It fluctuates. Like this year, we're seeing people are having a little harder time. So I'm glad we don't have 600-700 kids. We have almost 5, but we're seeing it's a little tighter with the money, especially. Some of the folks that donated $500 in the past might be $250 now. Some of them we've called and they're just like, we can't swing it this year, and others have done better. Some of the investment folks that have supported us quietly, they're, Wall Street is technically up. I mean, I don't fully understand, how we can have such disparity with all this, but they're doing very well. And then we got a lot of business owners that are scraping, so it's not for us to judge. It's just, this is what we're seeing. We're seeing it's a little bit tighter. I would say, like, we just had 2 Walmart days where we were collecting up at the Honesdale Walmart. We have tent, set up at each end, at each door. And I would say it was a little lighter than it normally is, so it's a little bit tighter.
Yeah. Folks that were asking, one of our good friends of the show, Johnny Gustafson, him and his company were just asking about sponsorship. So what I did was, in the chat, I put the links for the donations that anybody wants to donate, you can, and also put the sponsorship page for anybody that wants to sponsor. The website is zipperjunction.org/donate or /sponsors. It's there in the chat for you guys. Feel free. Obviously, no amount too small, no amount too big either.
No, I mean the donate, part of the page is used anonymously by most people. They just want to throw $50, $25. I mean, we get $5 donations. The sponsors are there. They're more like levels from $100. I think they're 100, 250, 500, something like that. And each one comes with some stuff that we do in terms of promotion, social media, all the way up to, a press release, that will do something totally unique for them. We've never sold a $5,000 one yet. So if anybody wants to take that one out, that'd be great.
Be the first to do so.
I mean, we've had some that hit them and didn't want any they didn't want to be recognized for it, which we're very careful. Like, okay, you gave us $500, you did it through the mail, you sent the check, but they didn't fill out any sponsorship stuff. So was that intentional, or did you, they don't want to be known sometimes, which is fascinating to me. A lot of people don't realize how big the hearts are of some folks. They don't care to be known,
right?
Doing that. So you got to respect all that stuff, and if they're no, go ahead.
You just asked a question. When is the last day for donations? You can donate year round to this, can't you?
Well, the nonprofit can accept donations, monetary donations, all the time. Right. The push for the holiday toy drive, I mean, is a fall into early winter thing. Okay. Do we get stuff off season? Yeah, especially they notate on it that it's for holiday toy drive. Right. It's very rare that we do. They wane off, come Christmas. That's pretty much the end of it. But yeah, they can donate anytime. The sponsor stuff is all structured around the toy drive itself, which runs from October to the middle of December. Okay. And if they want to donate physical items, any of the 300 boxes we have out throughout the counties, we start picking those up on oh my gosh, we start picking them up December 1st. Takes us about a week to collect them all.
Is that next Monday?
Yeah. Oh my God. The miles we put on our vehicles is crazy.
Oh, I can imagine.
The last, I'm looking at a calendar. I don't want to be rude here, but
no, you're not being rude at all.
So we pick those boxes up. We start on the 1st. It takes a good week because some places aren't open Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. We got to go through a whole week cycle, and hopefully we don't miss anybody. But Wayne County Ford is the last pickup. We pick them up on Wednesday, the 10th of December.
No pun intended.
Well,
because they're full. The pickups are full.
They are. That's insanity. We show up there with like 20 people, and we do the photo op with all the guys from the radio stations and the Ford dealership, and it's a whole big deal. Everybody's awesome there. And then we go crazy getting all this stuff out of there in an hour and a half. We have 2 days to add that to what we've already been working on, because that Saturday is when we see folks.
Yeah.
So it's pretty intense. We try to push it as long as possible. And a lot of people ask us why it's so early. And when you hear the rationale, it totally makes sense. We go by whenever Christmas is, whatever the weekend prior to Christmas is, however that falls, we leave one weekend before that extra in case we have a blizzard. So it's usually the one right before that. So there's really only one weekend between us and Christmas in case there's a heavy snowstorm.
Right.
Because we never called it. We got close really once, but we never called it, to say we're going to delay it. So there's always that one weekend buffer. But by the end of the 14th, that night, that Sunday, it's all over.
Okay.
And then they only have 10 days to get everything where it's got to go, and they got to wrap all their gifts, and we don't do any of that kind of stuff. It's all open,
Marissa's asking too. Do you still are you still looking for volunteers to sort? How do you go through that? How does someone get involved to help you?
There's that same link you shared, the homepage for the toy drive. There's a contact button in there too, and we try to have them. We had a volunteer form available to the public, but I'll be quite honest, it was getting abused and it was wasting our time, like vetting folks, because we require all volunteers to have all their clearances. If they haven't been in the state for 10 years, they have to get the FBI one. It's the same as if you would volunteer in a school or with an organization in a school, because you're dealing with stuff that's ultimately going to kids. Right. And we've gotten a little pushback from people that are like, well, I just want to help. I'm like, okay, but this is what we require. And, we're just trying to keep everybody safe and on the up and up. So we used to have the form out there, but it became a little crazy. So if they send us a general note in the contact there, we'll have somebody reach back out to them and just Is it something, you know, that they're serious about? Would they go through this if they don't have them? And then we'll send them the link to the form.
Okay.
It's never too late. I mean, because we do have some churn. You know, some people, they move away, they retire. There's always some coming and going.
Right.
The core is probably a good 25 people though that have been there pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, it's an incredible operation you have going. So I'm super happy, and dude, I'll say this 100 times over. I'm super proud of you for doing this because it's really an incredible thing you're doing.
It's amazing.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
I'm just a guy. Got some people together.
You know that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer has the bumble. This is the humble. So, what else you want to hit, buddy? I know unless you want to hang out with us, you're more than welcome to stay. But if you got anything else,
I'll just leave you with this, and whoever's hearing this, however many people are on it or watch it later, I hope that they understand. You know, this is really just an effort in good, and if there's any kind of question of doubt of how anything operates, and we've been getting a little bit of feedback that there's some rumblings this year or something happened last year, and that isn't great. You know, it's like, and it bothers me because we're really open about all this stuff, you know, and to take things out of context, and it really bothers me. I take it really personally and really to heart because these folks work really hard, and a few of them got approached this year, and that bothered me. So if anybody has any questions or any doubts, please just reach out, send an email, call us. We have a phone that's always on. Leave a message. I don't know if you want to put the number up. It's right on the website. You share the website. It's right there.
Yep.
So and we try to get back to everybody. It may not be immediately. You know, nobody gets paid in this organization, so it's give us a day or two. But we do get back to everybody, and we've done this before where we bring people into the fold that we're concerned, and I'm like, this is how we do it, and this is what we do, and this is why we do it this way.
Yeah.
And I mean, one big one is that we do the cross vetting, which you know, like that one. You know, when we talked about those other three organizations, you will not find a person applying to any of them at the same time. Now, when we got involved, that was happening a lot. Not anymore. If it's part of those four organizations, they're only seeing a client in one of them. We've all agreed that we will only service one each. So there's no double dipping in these four organizations. Now, I had a conversation just yesterday where somebody said, well, I know there's folks doing things, you know, nefariously. I said, well, it's got to be with an organization that doesn't communicate with us, because that's the only way we would know.
Right.
You know, if they're doing something on their own, they absolutely could be applied to us or any of the others and the other organization. So if they're concerned about that, you have to open up the dialogue, you know, and we'll talk to them. I'm talking now to the folks that do this kind of work.
Yeah, ask the questions. Jim will answer you, whether he'll give you the answer that you don't want to hear. He'll give you the answer that this is the right one.
That's right. Yep. Whatever it is, they're going to get it.
That's it.
They're going to get it.
I know that firsthand. We've had many a conversation. Johnny, we are not putting me in a shower and collecting money. Sorry, dude. I don't know what you're thinking. That is something that WDNH does.
Stanton's gig.
Yeah, that's something.
Stay out of that.
Yeah, no, we're not double dipping on that one, buddy.
Well, let me again. You know, that's a perfect example, though, of an entire other operation that goes on in parallel with us that the community supports tremendously, and we make sure we're not doing the same thing. You know, we're not taking care of the same folks, because we got to spread whatever wealth there is that's given to us around.
Right.
So Michael G. Stanton, I mean, he's insane that he does that. I don't know, he's like 20 years now. And
he stands there religiously in that shower, dude.
Unbelievable. I mean, good for him. I'm not doing that.
Last year was pretty warm for him. I don't care how hot that water is, you're gonna freeze.
Yeah, it's pretty warm from what I understand. He's got it pretty worked out. But still, I mean, it's a huge thing. That totally supports the Christmas Bureau. I bless it to them. You know, and like I said, we all work with them. You know, I mean, Bold Gold. I'm the first one to say it. That people are sick of hearing my jingle or whatever they make with my voice there every year. thousands of times it must play, and they don't charge us a penny.
That's
That is
awesome.
their gift.
Good for them.
Amazing.
That is their gift to the community, is supporting this toy drive and what Michael G. Stanton does with the shower. I mean, that's all Bowl Gold Media. So, you know, we really have to remember who's doing what here. And I'm up front. We don't pay them anything. That's all given to us, that airtime, and I know it isn't free.
No, it's not cheap either. It's amazing they're doing that for you guys.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
I'll be on Tuesday morning again. Yeah, I go on 3 or 4 times throughout the season. They want updates, so I get up there at dark 30 and talk with George Schmidt and Adam Owens. And
well, you're like me; you don't sleep anyway. You're
not really, but the big thing is I got to bring them food. I've gotten in the habit of always bringing them something: donuts, bagels, something. If they're going to have us up there, the least I could do.
Yeah. Well,
you guys got any questions? I can't believe you had me talking for 40 minutes here,
dude. It's like I said, this is your
effortless.
Forum,
these are the best ones where I can just sit here and listen.
Well, you got
They're
any
my
questions?
favorite.
Anything I didn't cover? Any of your listeners have any questions? Or
I've been asking the questions as they've been coming in. Marissa was asking about donations and volunteers, and Johnny was asking about being a sponsor. So I'm trying to filter that in as we're going.
Okay.
I got an idea. I'm going to talk to the guys a little bit off air. I don't want to. I'll send you a text later, because if we can't do it, I don't want to say something live and then, oh, they didn't do this. So, but I got something I want to try to do for your volunteers the night before. But I'll talk to you and see if it's something you guys are doing already.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll make sure these people eat. So
that is something we do. And again, we ask, and the community produces. You know.
Okay.
It's amazing how the different restaurants and places like one of the lunches we need for the volunteers. IGA Jim Shook always covers one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he just sends us everything for one of the days, and Palermo's in Lakeville has done it, and they'll just they'll show up with 15 pizzas or whatever, and I mean it's fascinating to me. They're like, no, we want to help. There's a place down in Pike. A bakery, something scones, cakes and scones or something. Yeah, he arranged one time, and it just showed up. He paid for it through some other business, because they're sent real food, not just cakes and stuff. But yeah, it's fascinating that has become a thing. But it's awesome to see.
Well, I'll see what we can do for our side, but we'll try to get you guys a couple cases of water and a couple cases of soda from the show. We'll leave them down there so you guys have stuff to drink while you're there, and go from there. So I'll personally make sure we take that happen for you guys. So
most importantly, keep an eye on it at night when we're not there, Aaron.
I always do. You know that.
I know. although we're there pretty late. So
yeah, some nights I'm like, they're still there. Like, what the hell? But
2 years
I
ago,
get it. No rest of the week.
Quick story before we go. 2 years ago, and I still have people yelling at me that this happened. We had a major debacle with the inventory and the stickers, and there was a whole bunch of stuff that was wrong. It was just wrong. And midnight turned into 1 o'clock, turned into 2 o'clock, turned into 3 o'clock. We never went home. We were there till Saturday morning. We never left. And they all said to me, that cannot happen again, because we were useless the next day. And yeah. So we have done an all-nighter there already once.
Yeah, it's not something you guys just boom in and out. It's a long process, a lot of long hours, and kudos to you guys for doing it. But I know you wouldn't do it if you didn't enjoy it.
Let me just thank your audience. Whoever's seeing this, if they're in the community, thank you, because this doesn't work without you guys.
Yep.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you for
lock up this
Glad
place.
to have you on.
Try to get home.
Yep, glad to have you on. Let's chat. See if we can come down when you have your setup there.
Absolutely. I think you guys want to see it.
Yeah, we'll talk later on. And like I said, I'll shoot you a message tomorrow and let you know what we're kind of trying to do from the show for you guys too, because we want to do something for you. All right,
Aaron, Justin, Mr. Wiener, thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on, Jim.
Jim, thank you so much for everything you're doing, and thank you for spending. I know your time is valuable, so thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That was fun, guys. Thanks.
Okay, my friend. I'll talk to you soon.
All righty.
Bye-bye.
I'm so impressed with how that works.
That's
one of wild.
The best human beings I've ever met in my entire life. Honestly. So,
I I feel bad. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that now. Like,
Yeah, what happened? You lost your camera?
well, I don't know if you guys noticed. I went frozen. I could see you guys moving and everything like that, but then I was frozen, didn't move. Like I'm moving, my screen stays the same, and then all of a sudden I look down and I'm gone because I have no audio and no camera anymore. Like it's red down below. So
I didn't even know you were just quiet, so I didn't notice that you froze up at all.
yeah, so like I missed 20-25 minutes of that. I'm like, well, really?
He would have been quiet anyway.
Yeah, he was just going. I let him go. He just such
That
a
was
plethora
amazing.
of knowledge.
But I mean, good for him, good for the community. I'm glad for everything he does. It's definitely a thing that doesn't give back.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I can't wait for you guys to see it in person. It's incredible. Like,
now
you don't even realize.
What gymnasium do they use for this?
It's got to be Wallenpaupack High School.
And I'm not telling you. There's a reason why no one knows.
Oh, okay.
Yep. There's a reason why no one knows where it is. There's again that level of security. We don't want people going in and breaking in and doing stuff, taking this stuff out of there. But I'll take you guys down there. We'll do it if you guys are free. Justin, I know your schedule's wonky, but just to get in there and see what they've built. Like they used to do it in the old.
I would switch a day to do this.
Yeah, they did it in the old Hawley Ambulance building there on River Street.
Yep.
And now where they are, it's massive. It's massive. So Stacy, I wish you were here closer too. But we will make sure we take some videos and some pictures and share them with everybody. It's just incredible what they do in there. And I'm telling you, when it's like floor to ceiling of toys and just shelves of stuff, like everything you can think of is there. And I'm telling you, from newborn to 18 years old, it's ridiculous.
I feel like I wish I would have known about this earlier in the year.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, going into 2026, this is something that the NDT podcast should definitely jump on board with
and sponsor
and support and support more, just not, this time of the year. Mm-hmm. We should be, advertising this at least monthly. Like, I know it's June, but like we should really be on board with this and pushing this more.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Maybe get a hold of our buddy and see if we can personally run ads like we do for Johnny.
We could. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
That's a great idea. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we could find out from him. One of the cool things, the more backstory to him, he's actually been, the Zipper Junction Project is actually something that he's been working on for years and has been instrumental in trying to build a trade school in the area for Wallenpaupack, Wayne Highlands, and Western Wayne school districts. So yeah, you're thinking it's already in motion. So
that's happening. It's Phoebe's told me about it. That's already happening, and it's more than just them schools now.
Yeah,
it's like 15 different school districts.
Yes, and he's been instrumental in trying to get that project up and off the ground. I've known this guy for years. He just work. He's volunteers all over the place.
I wish I would have known that because I'd have asked him about that. Because
they're
basically bringing a tech school back.
Yeah, he didn't want to talk about it tonight because it would just take so much time. But he did say he'll come back on and discuss all that with us later on. So, I mean, he talked 40 minutes about the toy drive, and he said, "I'm only going to be here for 15 minutes." I said, "No, you're not. I know you. You're going to be on here a lot longer." And here we are. We're almost done with the show.
I would love to hear about that. Because that sounds pretty cool.
It's incredible, the plans and everything that he's made to try to do this. Like I'm telling you, I'm not just saying this. He is a great guy with a lot of aspirations for this community and follows through on everything he says. 100%. If he says he's going to be somewhere, he's there. So I called him the other night.
Except for dinner with you.
Well, yeah, I busted chops because we've been trying to have dinner together for the past 7 years, and we just never connect. That something's always happening. So when I called him on Friday night, I said, "Where are you?" Because I'm at the office. I said, "I'll be right there." And I shot up 590 to talk to him, to invite him to come on here. And he's like, "Oh, I'm busy." I said, "I don't care how busy you are. You can spare 15 minutes. Here we are an hour later. He's just so passionate about what he does.
I want to point out, I love Stacy's idea. Quarterly fundraisers or stuff like that. Even the we could figure out something for something like this.
Yeah, we're for
where
it.
where we could just run games on here.
Yeah. Stacy, I'm all about this. That's a great idea.
Yep. Thank you, Stacy, for the ideas. Yeah. I definitely love it. I really think that this is something we can get behind and really help push.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. So, it's Thanksgiving week.
Is it though? I don't know. I had a whole argument today that it wasn't Thanksgiving week yet.
Why? When does it start? Wednesday?
Tomorrow.
When does the week start, Aaron? Sunday or Monday?
Sunday. I mean, so all right. I'm gonna. I hate to say
Our
this.
Our German
friend
friend disagrees.
I'm gonna side with Justin on this.
It's not me.
Sunday is the 7th day.
Ooh.
John, that's a great idea.
No, look at Stacy's one above it.
NDT versus EV Family Feud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Technically, Chris and I agree.
Sunday is on the 7th day he rested, which was Sunday. So Monday's the first day of the week.
Technically not. In America, it's Sunday.
Sunday's the second day of the weekend. Weekend's over on Sunday.
Look at any calendar you have. What's the first day listed?
Oh, I know.
All the way to the left. It's Sunday.
I think that was just somebody that was bored, just trying to piss everybody off.
Your sister was very adamant that it doesn't start till Monday.
Well, then why do we call Saturday and Sunday the weekend?
What?
Monday's the first day.
How do you know you're calling Saturday the weekend? Friday and Saturday could be the weekend.
When someone tells you have weekends off, you have off on the weekends, which would be Saturday and Sunday.
All right. So if this is the end of the weekend, why do our pay periods go Sunday to Saturday?
Mine don't.
Mine do.
No, mine go Monday to Saturday.
Now, see, yes, Stacy. Everywhere but
what
America.
What do you do with Sunday?
Sorry, Monday to Sunday. Sorry.
Everywhere but America is technically... In America, the week starts on Sunday. But everywhere else, it starts on Monday.
And we're the most powerful country in the world, ergo.
Now, I mean,
the week starts
you
on
also
Sunday.
go back. You also go back. We're also the only idiots that don't use the metric system.
Or are we the smart ones for not using it? Although the system we use makes 0 sense.
How in the world did we even get on this topic?
I don't know. You want another random one? I got tons of them today.
Oh, boy. Let's have another.
All right, so why do we still stick a finger up the butt for a prostate exam?
Why are you... You got so excited over that. Why are you yelling?
Because I'm getting at that age where a prostate exam's almost due.
It's inevitable. Oh my god!
So invent a machine, Chris.
You could sell this to pharmaceutical companies and medical equipment people.
I mean, to be fair, isn't there already a machine? Don't they sometimes use a camera?
I don't know. I've never had a prostate exam, so I couldn't tell you.
Sir, I think you're overdue.
Let's not do this.
I'm
not looking forward to it.
Your son messaged me tonight.
Which one?
Who do you think would message me?
The youngest.
Yeah. Oscar Mayer wieners for the shape. I had to reply no for the length.
We're talking about the message you sent, Chris. Oh. Most people don't realize there's a gremlin that's right here next to me that can hear everything I'm saying. So,
not for the taste.
It's not for the flavor.
Oh my god!
All right, so when Thanksgiving week starts, for whoever wants to say it starts that day,
it has started.
Are you working Thursday, Justin?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I think he's coming to my house.
I'm
Yep.
working till 4-ish.
Oh my God, why so late?
4 p.m. I'm trying to be nice and give my staff time with their families.
Are you working at the hotel or?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
Yep. So we're trying to mitigate damage and be off. I can be off on Friday instead. It all depends, like, but Thanksgiving to me, it's more in the evening time where I don't cook. Like I don't do all that stuff. So I'd rather be in the afternoon and then start my weekend early on Friday.
so
Thanksgiving's all about eating food and watching football all day.
yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, but you probably have dinner at like 6, 7 o'clock, right, Aaron?
It depends. Probably. I'd probably be right as soon as I get home. I don't know.
Well, see, when was it when you were growing up, though? Because Thanksgiving to me was always like 2 o'clock,
2 o'clock
at the latest.
Yep.
2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then
It was an early meal because you then would take a nap and then wake up and eat some more and then have pie.
So what we would do is we eat at 2, take a nap.
Oh, how the
go to
pie
my-
changes over the years.
Yeah. I would go to my grandparents late evening dinner, or it was my grandparents and my Aunt Patty's house, but we'd go there. We'd get there for 5 o'clock, and it's like I just ate. And as a teenager, like, yeah, you eat all the time, but then it's like there's just so much food.
I had one Italian Thanksgiving, and when I say Italian, I'm talking like mob
never-
Italian.
I would never do it.
I was like 20, 21 out on Long Island.
Nope.
Bro, it was like 5 different meals in the course of a couple hours.
You're lucky
Like,
it
it
was
was a
Thanksgiving and not Christmas.
You had a full-on salad meal and then pasta, and I'm talking like you had pasta with homemade meatballs,
Marigot.
fucking the bread, everything. And then you
That's
had
okay.
Thanksgiving dinner.
That's where I discovered ricotta salad with Italian holidays. We'll call it. Pardon me.
It was a
Ricotta
lot. And then
salad. Oh, man.
Italian Christmas Eves are disgusting.
Oh,
Christmas
just
Eve, Christmas,
what to
everything.
go through. Like after the pasta, then it's the chicken cutlets, and then it's the
Yeah.
main. Oh my god!
Then it's your Thanksgiving dinner, and then it's like, good lord, and then the pies, the desserts, and the cannolis.
the yodels.
Holy Jesus!
I never understood that, but most Italian people I know, there's always yodels at dessert tables. Those Drake's cakes.
Yodel-hee-hoo. Yodels?
because what do they not like the swirl?
Please don't ever do that again, sir. Oh my god, that was awesome. I don't know why.
Oh, we're on one tonight. Oh.
This,
You know,
great. We started.
I haven't played board games in forever.
Yeah, we used to do that too.
Like, yeah, Stacy, yodels. Yodel-hee-hoo.
They're like
Yodels.
they're like the little Debbie Swiss rolls, except Drake's Cakes makes them, and they got like a little crispier outside to them. It's still the same thing. But
Aren't they
it's
called Swiss rolls?
No, they're called yodels. The little Debbie makes them. They're called Swiss.
Yeah, you
rolls.
can't say that word without yodeling. Sorry. New rule.
Rules are made to be broken, sir.
Yodels.
Yeah, Johnny, I haven't seen Robbie tonight. I don't know where he is. He's probably getting ready for his wheelchair run.
Probably out yodeling somewhere.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. You need to yodel in the parade on Friday night.
Oh, God.
You've never heard of Drake's, like Devil Dogs and Funny Bones? Oh my god. No, it's like a nationwide company. Oh my, I'm gonna have to send you a box of these things. You're gonna have to text me your address, and I'm gonna send you a care package.
We're going to have her on just to do a taste testing of it.
I was gonna think I'm gonna send it to her,
Mm-hmm.
and she's gonna open it live with us, and she's gonna eat it. That would be cool. Oh, they're so good.
Oh.
I got it hitched up. Never.
No, never.
I'm surprised. Stacey, I'm going to send these to you. Message me your address. I will send you a present. I will go to Walmart or Sam's Club tomorrow.
But you have to eat it live here on air with us, even if it's only for 5 minutes.
She said she'll do it. Well, she got to come on this show anyway. I don't think she's ever been on except for wrestling. I want to have her on with this. Nikki Slish, welcome back. Justin, read that comment.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm not going to send you Swiss rolls.
Love you, bud.
The right ones. All right, this is great. Now, we got to get Stacey on the show, though, with us because she likes to hang out.
It's so much relaxation in here.
Oh, my goodness. Funny Bones are so good, too. The chocolate peanut butter. Whoa.
A Boston cream yodel? Yeah, it's a Swiss roll.
It's a Swiss roll.
No, it's a yodel.
It's a yodel. It's different. It's a little crunchier. Chris, I'm going to make you eat it, too. Have you ever had one?
Too. It's all the same.
Different companies, and they all taste different. I'm sorry, dude.
Ho-hos, yodels, and Swiss rolls are all the same thing.
Just remember, like Nick said, ding-dongs, never put your ding-dong in a ho-ho.
Twinkle, twinkle, little.
Don't. Just not. All right, Stacey, you're getting Funny Bones, too. Oh, my God. I'm going to send you a package. It's going to have a diabetes label on it. I'm going to mail this to you. Make sure you send me your address.
Just put a picture of that guy on it. Diabetes.
Yeah, Wilford Brimley. Oh God. All right, I'm over this. So we have.
They even make vanilla ones.
Alpine yodels. They're like from the Yetis. That's what Yetis poop out. Alpine yodels.
Oh God! And see, you're supposed to yodel as you do it.
Oh,
there's even a picture of it.
If you want your ding dong in a yoo-hoo, sir, do not disrespect my favorite drink. Chocolate water is amazing.
That explains a lot about why he likes yoo-hoo so much.
It's delicious. Yoo-hoo is delicious, sir.
You always had that ding dong first, don't you?
Oh, there he is. He's got the Christmas tree cakes out, ready to go. Oh. I saw someone make a Christmas tree cake dip on TikTok the other day. They took like 10 of those cakes with Cool Whip, and they blended it up, and then they started eating it with Nilla wafers.
Wonder if I can DoorDash Cool Whip and Nilla wafers.
Yeah.
Y'all are killing me tonight. Y'all are getting there.
Says the guy who sent a picture of somebody making a cake this freaking big in the same design of this.
I can't wait. I got to make it.
I also sent him somebody making a milkshake of it too.
Yeah. It's like a smoothie too. Oh, so good. I've been good though. I haven't had a lot of them this year. I really have been trying to watch what I'm eating. So
I gotta admit, sir.
Yeah, how's your candy jar?
The last week has been kind of rough. It's getting a little low.
Jeez. Well, so you remember how full this one was? Someone got into it.
Oh, well, probably somebody sitting pretty close to you.
But then claims he wasn't doing it.
Was he stoned?
But then he claims he wasn't into it. And then I find this big ball of tinfoil candy wrappers. I'm like, dude. So now I have to eat a Hershey's almonds in it. All right, so this Friday night, and as a matter of fact, I will introduce you guys to Jim because they'll be in the parade on Friday.
Okay.
I don't. Justin, are you coming up for the parade?
No.
Work.
You got to work. Okay. I will definitely introduce you guys, Chris, to Jim. I pulled out my Grinch costume tonight to air it out. Oh, God.
We have
Guys,
picture
milkshake.
proof.
Yes. So, yeah, Friday night's the parade. And then
Wednesday night sports show.
Yeah, we're going to do a sports show Wednesday night this week because we got to have our picks in before Thursday because it's football things Thursday.
Yeah.
And then the following Sunday, Chris, what are we doing?
Game show.
Wow. You were a little loud there, sir.
Nothing as loud as when you were yodeling.
Yodel.
I hate you so much.
Yeah, technically we were supposed to pick the contestants for that tonight. But we're slacking. We're slacking.
Give it another week.
Yeah.
Not really many people have gotten on board with that. I'll have to repost that video.
We have to remake a video.
Yeah, because we were running it as an... Oh, please. I mean, the one video is out, but it's just not... We'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll do it this week sometime. So... Oh, Stacy, we'll remind you. Don't worry. You're always in here.
Yes, December 7th, game show.
Maybe we should just say the deadline is going to be this coming the week from today. We're going to pick the contestants for that. We'll give them the rest of this week.
8 o'clock next Sunday.
Yep, we'll give them another week. We'll pick it, and then we'll set up a stream to kind of test everything out. Let them get used to the format. And then next Sunday, we're going to go live. So we'll get you guys some time. We'll put another post up.
November
from
30th.
Today, I'll be hours away from having a 15-year-old.
Wow.
Who was in Connecticut with her boyfriend.
Wait, what?
No. So here's the story. Her play was this weekend.
I love what they start. Well, here's the story. Go ahead.
Her musical was this weekend. And they do a show Thursday night. They don't have one Friday night. They do 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. So I asked my kid if she wanted to stay at her mom's because it's closer and she can get ready easier. She's like, no, I want to come with you. I'm like, okay. Well, she said she was going to bed early. Midnight comes around and she's finally getting out of the shower going to bed. So, like, I'm asleep. I wake up. It's like 8 o'clock. We have to be at the school by 1:15. I wake up. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm like, all right, I have a couple hours. She's not up yet getting ready. She'll, like, I'll hear her moving around. She'll wake me up. I wake up. It's 10-1. And my kid's still in a room. And I just, Phoebe! Got her there a little late. She was in time for the show. Just a little late for mic check. So her boyfriend is on the stage crew for lighting. Him and his family went up to visit his sister at college up in Connecticut. The director decides to pull one of the girls aside and ask her, "You'll tell me the truth. Is Phoebe up in Connecticut with Joey?" I took everything in me not to go rip this person from head to toe.
I'm surprised if it's the same person I'm thinking that would even think to ask that question. If I'm being honest, I'm surprised she or him asked that question.
I don't know. I kind of chalk it up to day and age. You know, a lot of parents, you know, like we were, just let their kids do whatever they want, go wherever they want.
Some parents, but you also have to know the kid.
Right.
She wouldn't. And you
I
know
won't.
the parents, these parents have said Phoebe would not allow that.
Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, was not happy.
Wow. Nikki, Paul Pack.
So, yes, I do want to talk about one last thing.
Can't wait. Better not be yodeling.
You want me to yodel?
No
Say
yodelay
the
hoo.
word. See? I'm not the only one yodeling anymore. Can we talk about this real quick?
Wow.
Love it. Okay. Do I have permission to say it now, Chris?
Go for it.
How about them Cowboys?
Cowboys were down 21 nothing and came back to win that 24-21.
Boy, the Eagles pulled the Giants.
These past 3 weeks in the NFL, I feel like we're in another dimension.
Right?
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
But
I mean, and then you talk about
so
like
happy
the
about
Chiefs
that.
putting up 285 yards of offense in 9 minutes. What?
yeah,
The Giants, wherever they took on
Lions.
Lions, putting over 1,000 yards total offense together this week.
And
What was?
if the Giants would have just kicked that field goal,
Yeah.
Yeah, field goals have screwed them this year too. So
literally
They're at the
this time,
3-yard
without
line.
doing it. Yeah, without doing it this time, they should have just done it. Take the guaranteed points.
Wow. What a wild couple weeks of football. And to be fair, I haven't even looked at our picks, so I can't tell you how we're doing.
mine aren't good.
Mine aren't either. I think we pretty much were in line with a bunch of things. I think there's one game that separated us. So
I lost on the Eagles, Cowboys. I lost
on the Cowboys too.
I lost on the Bills.
6,
Same did we.
7,
We all picked the
8.
Bills.
I mean, I'm counting 9 that are right now.
Nikki, I agree. I love football. Baseball is my true love, and football just gets me through the next baseball season.
Can't wait to talk a little baseball on Wednesday with Justin present.
I won't be there. Oh yeah, I will.
Too bad. Marcus Simeon.
The newest New York Met.
Yeah, we'll save that for Wednesday.
Stacy, you and me both.
Oh yeah. So
I need the login to the manager's account for that so we can like dismantle
No.
Barry's team, and so that way we actually all stand a chance.
yeah, him and Steve are just kicking our butts. So, my bench looks like a nursing home right now with all my injuries and people that are out. It's
There's
crazy.
like 5 of us tied at fourth place right now.
I don't have a shot, so I stopped paying attention.
Could I interest you in a trade then, sir?
Sure.
No.
COVID.
I will veto the crap out of that.
You only get one vote. You'd have
All
to
it takes
lobby.
is one. If there's one veto, it won't go through
Well,
if
that's crap.
nobody else votes.
That is crap, sir. Crap.
There'd be 2 people voting to accept.
Stacy's got my back. We'll have a split decision.
24, 25 of us at the 4th spot.
Yeah.
Nikki,
Send
good
me
to
a
see you, my
bottom.
dude. All right, what else you fellas got before we roll out?
Fat belly.
You're
Ooh, I'm
just
making
on
ravioli
one
tonight.
Yes.
I think it's because I was so bored at work.
I would have been bored if I was you too.
Like, literally,
sound
I
like
think
it was
I
a
talked
fun
to
day.
you two all day on the phone.
I talked to you for at least an hour and a half between the 2 conversations. So
And then he called me. He called me like at 4:30 and talked to me until 15 minutes before he got on here.
I was kind of getting worried that you weren't going to show up. I was like, where is he? But I was almost going to drive down to hang out. And I was like, I like my couch. I'm not moving.
Oh, you sound like Justin.
Didn't want to leave my couch.
Man, it was cold out.
That wind, not that it was cold, but the wind made it cold.
Yeah. Yep. I've done so much driving the past 3 days too. I was just kind of like, well, you had unnecessary driving, yes. So
Drove to Pawpack. She forgot stuff here. Drove all the way back here to drive back to Pawpack to drop stuff off with her between shows, to drive out to the border of Narrowsburg, New York for a Thanksgiving get together for maybe half an hour that I was there, to go back to Wallenpawpack for the show, to come back home.
So you drove to Connecticut to pick up the stuff to take it back to Pawpack?
No.
So Stacy,
you missed it.
So Stacy, this is actually kind of funny. We must be a rare breed around here, because like I can't tell you in the last month how many times I fell asleep on the phone with Justin.
Well, you say phone, I'm on PlayStation.
We're on the PlayStation Network. Yeah.
I'll give her a little insight of how this works with the three of us, okay? A couple of weeks ago, we went to play golf. I picked Chris. I called Chris to tell him I was on the way. Justin, it's a three-way call now. Justin's on the phone with all three of us. Chris gets in the car with his earbud still connected to the same call, hangs up, and then we spoke to each other the entire time until we got to the golf course.
We're going to backtrack 20 minutes, too. Aaron, like 20 minutes before this, Aaron goes, I'm getting off this call. I'm like, why? We've done it before. I'm only hopping in the shower. We can keep talking.
Literally talking to us in the shower. Thankfully, he wasn't giving us the play-by-play.
Yeah, we're kind of weird. We talk on the phone a lot, actually.
Yeah, we do.
And if, like, say me and Aaron are talking and all of a sudden Justin calls either one of us, it's like we don't even say anything. We just hold on and we just bring them right into the call.
Yeah, and the weird part is like we know each other's schedules. Like we know Justin sleeps a lot, but if like there's a day where all three of us are off,
oh yeah,
and we don't hear from somebody, we're like, "You guys all right?" Like we're,
yeah.
It's just weird. There was one day, I can't even remember how long ago it was, but I didn't answer you guys in the chat all day, and Chris finally called me at like 9:00 at night. It's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, this is what's going on." But we're always just the checks and balances with the three of us is really weird. It's cool.
Yeah,
right?
if we don't hear from somebody all day, it's like there's a need to be concerned here.
Yeah, because we're usually rambunctious and sending weird reels and memes and everything else, and if we don't hear from the other ones, we're checking and see how it is.
I mean, even when Aaron was in the went to the hospital, the dude sends us a picture of him laying in the hospital bed, going for surgery, and we're all like, "What is going on?" I'm so concerned. I call his son, who's at work still, and I'm like, "What's up with your father?" Like, he sends us this cryptic picture, and we got nothing.
Well, Chris Braden had no idea either. But I had to tell you guys because I knew you weren't going to hear from me for a couple hours. I didn't know that was happening till right before. And it was like, "You're going now." I'm like, "Well, let me let these guys know. Like, talk to you in a couple minutes. I'll be out of commission." I don't think I talked to you till the next night because I was just so whacked. I might have talked to you and I don't remember, but
I was talking to somebody the other day, and we were talking about something with friends. I was like, "Yeah, I got two friends. Like, that's all I really have are two friends."
Keep that circle small, man.
Yeah,
I have a lot of acquaintances.
Yeah,
but...
and that's what I said. Is like, I have two friends. The rest are just acquaintances.
Yep.
No one else hangs out or talks as much as the three of us do, in my eyes.
We talk a lot.
We do. I don't even talk to somebody who's across the pond as much as you two.
The person across the pond will say, "Is he okay? I have not heard from him today." I'm sure he's fine.
And you did it with the voice.
Yes. I read all her messages in her voice.
Guilty.
I can't wait until she's here and one of these streams are going on.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be the funny part.
Yeah.
You're going to hear her over in the corner.
We'll just to get her a headset and she can sit on there with you.
Oh, God.
We'll get you a splitter. You could really make fun of her then.
We're going to need put on closed captions.
Well, Stacy, what do you mean by women perceive friends differently? What's that mean? It's like Jeopardy now, waiting for her to answer. Hopefully, she didn't jump off. I know.
You should have recorded that. We could use it.
We already have it.
What'd she say?
I
love you all so close. I've read a study recently that their mental health is relates to having a community.
We definitely have a community.
Yeah.
We have a community so strong that we got our friend to lock his doors for the next 2 months.
They are too.
Hey, that's all right. Challenge accepted, my dude. Because I know you don't have an alarm system.
I could.
You could, but it's not going to be within the next week or so.
I 100% could.
Okay. It's fine. I'll wave as I'm running through your house.
Women definitely call more women besties, where I think men actually keep that circle a lot tighter and let less in.
Men are just, we kind of like, it's not even our friend. It's like, it's our brother. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So
we're family at this point.
Yeah, it's not even right. Like, it's to the point now where these guys will come to my house and even knock on the door. They just walk in, like,
as long as it's unlocked.
Yeah, I mean, it's just and the dogs will let me know if you're here.
Yeah.
They used to hear his car pull up, and my dog would lose his mind. Like, Colby was up here to one night. This is before the exhaust was fixed. Heard Chris coming down the street and just ran down the stairs on a dart and stared at the door. Actually, it was the last time that Emily was over here because remember he was staring at you and then looking at the door.
Yep, like where is she?
Where'd she go? He was like legit impressed that she was not in the house with him because he associated her being there.
Mm-hmm.
And like the one time he went and got in the car with you and you took him around the block.
He didn't even care.
Nope. Chris says, "Come on, buddy." He jumped right in the car, sat in the front seat, and Chris drove him down the street. I was like, "You just took my dog."
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yep. Oh, all right. So we got a big week coming up starting tomorrow, apparently. So,
No, today.
Oh, sorry, today.
It has already started.
Yeah. To me, it starts when my head hits the pillow. I'm going to start trying to rest up because I know it's going to be a long week for me, but I'm already yawning thinking about it, but it's going to be a good week. It's supposed to be nice weather till Thursday. It was supposed to be like almost 60 degrees on Wednesday.
Hey, you should take Wednesday off.
Can't do that.
And we can't do that either.
Oh, you work too, don't you?
No, it's supposed to rain all day. Well, I don't care.
I don't fucking care. If it's going to be 60, I'll play in rain.
Yeah, come over for breakfast, Justin.
You really have to do this one of these days, Justin.
I'm telling you, every morning I look out there and I'm like, where is he?
I literally, you need the tripod one morning and you need to set yourself up in there before, like, when he's not looking or something, and just have the camera pointed at you somewhere in a corner and just see his reaction.
Oh, you will never get to tripod past me. I'll catch you before you get in there. Because that busy time of the morning, like I'm in and out of my office probably every 5-10 minutes just to make sure everything's running smooth. So you would literally have to time it if you saw me go out and pray that I don't come right back in because it's just so up and down.
So I literally just watched this video. The guy's name is Air Rack. He literally hid in Mr. Beast's warehouse for 50 hours and literally slept in Mr. Beast's house without Mr. Beast knowing.
So what you're saying is we need to try to sleep in Justin's house before he finds us.
Oh, that's easy. I could do that without a problem. He's got a closet at the top of the steps he never goes in. He's got a closet in his bedroom that he never goes in.
Wow, I got to do something like this.
No.
Even if we just got a Bluetooth speaker and recorded our voices and we're sitting in the backyard pushing play randomly.
No.
Oh my God, snoring noises and stuff.
Yes.
Oh my
I
God,
get that enough while I'm playing video games.
this is good.
Oh, when he falls asleep.
Oh, you know what else we could do? We could get a universal remote and start changing his channel.
He just got rid of him.
Well, not the normal person who kicks me off the set, but it works.
What I think is awesome, Justin, is when Chris is riding with a shotgun in my car and he's tired, he's just like his dad was. He'll be talking. And then just I'll answer him and he doesn't say anything. I'm like, all right. And I'll look over.
Yep.
He's out. And then he'll start snoring and I'll laugh. Was I sleeping? That's why we have karaoke contests on the way back from the city, so he gets to stay awake and sing, which is those are some of the most fun trips on the way out. So,
Well, we're only a couple weeks away from one.
yep. So,
Are we driving all the way down?
oh yeah, I'm not
Yeah?
gonna wait. I'm not gonna do that Port Authority crap. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Listen, I got plans. I got stuff. We got sleds and stuff that we're gonna play with in that parking lot if there's snow on the ground. Rex is gonna go snowboarding.
Oh my God.
Yep. And Rex is gonna have an NDT shirt to wear.
You sure you don't want to switch that day, Justin?
What day is that?
The 18th.
No, because I'm going to Manhattan on the 21st.
Well, you don't have to drive for this one. We'll even have a can of Febreze
I was
for you.
just gonna say I'll bring the Febreze. It's gonna be too cold to have that window open.
Oh, I literally told Michaela that story the other day. Yes,
That was just
I told her it this morning, actually.
that was such a funny thing because he was so.
I warned you. I warned you guys.
No, I know that, but the best part about that was you were laughing before you even laid down.
Because I knew.
To fart and
I
spray that.
just the fact that he was like a turtle on his back with his feet up in the air. I can't go anywhere.
Yep.
Spraying a Febreze bottle out the window.
As
oh my
he's farting, he farted into the stream of Febreze out the window.
Oh my God.
It was the best thing ever.
Listen,
Yeah, you
People,
I warned you.
Literally, we literally need to get a GoPro and start recording our road trips.
While we're driving.
See, I
You
think
people-
the funniest part of that is I leaned forward and said I need that.
Because this is a fan fest thing. It really is. It's a fan fest thing. Because that's what we were coming back from, and we had it for the bathroom. Yes, just like that. Yeah. Justin was definitely a Ninja Turtle that day.
Oh God.
He's not wrong, but it was so funny to watch. All right, listen.
Do you realize the views we could get if we had a freaking GoPro in the car with us?
No.
That could have been very viral.
Oh, that instantly would have went viral.
People would be amazed at how I don't crash the car with the two of you jackasses in the car.
We literally could have put that on like America's Home Video.
Yeah, that would have been.
Jeannie, the bus takes way too long. And there's like 27 stops between here and there.
And let's be honest, they'd throw us off the bus.
Oh, well, probably.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, could we bring a cooler with us?
Oh God.
We don't even bring a cooler.
Well, no,
It-
because...
And do you realize we have our own little routines when we take road trips? We stop every time
Oh, yeah.
at the same places on the way down.
Mm-hmm.
We stop at the Mini Mart on the outside of Honesdale down by the Alpine. And on
Yep.
the way back, we stop at the Wawa. It's
Well,
just
we have to stop at Wawa every time we go down for this one.
we need the chicken tenders
from the Wawa.
from the Wawa. So,
I hope she doesn't rewatch this.
oh, she will. She'll yell at us, "You fuckers!" So this one time we were crossing over the bridge. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
And I said, "What?" I asked a question. No, I'm not going to say this story on air. No, that was funny.
Whew. Yeah,
Well, it's been nice knowing y'all.
No banning here.
We'll
All
be
right.
back in 60 days when the ban's lifted.
I think it's going to be about a year violation for that one. And we could just blame our friend across the pond.
I'm glad she's not here right now because she probably would have screamed it.
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully she doesn't comment it if she's watching the video again.
Ugh.
So, all right. It's an hour and a half. You guys got anything else? Well, Justin, do you have anything else? Chris is done for the night.
Nope, I'm good.
Chris, do you want to yodel us out of here?
Yodelay.